Folse's Market is right here.
And of course, that name, Folse, is easy to recognize. We're talking about Chef John Folse.
Absolutely.
And this is one of his developments, but not all by himself, right?
That's true. That's true. And speaking of that, here's Edgar Dookie Chase.
Edgar, we know you already from the restaurants at the current airport.
Uh-huh.
But you're in a different expanded role here. You're still opening 2 sites here, but you're now partnering with the folks at Delaware North. Help us understand that.
That's
whole
correct.
relationship.
That's correct. We're growing as a company. So here we're not only opening Liz Chase's kitchen, who's, you know, my grandmother, Chef Liz Chase. That's the inspiration behind that. We have Dook's Burgers. But then we partner to open up John Folse, Chef John Folse. We have Angelo Bricato's, City Green, the Heritage School of Music Stage, Bar Sazerac. So really, when you look at it, we brought in this local flair with diversity of product, Midway Pizza. So we're giving you the feel and the look and the smells of New Orleans cuisine. So I'm very excited to partner with Delaware North to kind of showcase New Orleans in this world-class airport.
And choices-wise, you just rattled off a whole list of names that Kevin and I hadn't mentioned yet.
Yes.
Right.
The choices for folks, if they have time between flights to grab a little something to eat, they don't have to wait till they get in town anymore.
That's right, and
They'll get their
that's
taste
the
of New
goal.
Orleans
We want to
here.
give that guest the first experience in this airport and the very last one right here in this airport, so they can be anxious to return here to this city. And as you say, we being a chef in New Orleans, you have relationships with all these chefs. So Chef John Folse, Chef Michael Galata, Angelo Bricato's family, 100-year-old Bricato's on Carrollton. So all of this stuff, we just said, what better place to showcase New Orleans than right here in this airport? And that's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to do.
Kevin, I'm still blown away by the variety. As a former journalist, I'm looking at the levels of inclusion. You guys went to a lot of trouble to make sure that everyone who represents New Orleans was represented out here in this project.
Absolutely.
How important was that to the NOAB?
Well, it's been a major goal of the NOAB for years to ensure good, strong local participation in our concessions programs here at the airport. And I think we've kind of topped ourselves even in the current program. We brought a lot more of New Orleans in. We have good, solid, strong local participation in the program.
As well.
More DBEs, and it's a terrific program and much more robust than the current program we're operating from.
Edgar the Fourth, I'm going to call you Dookie as well. We want to say so much thanks to you for taking time out, because folks, this is a busy man. He's been on the phone, he's been talking to contractors, because part of his job is to not just oversee the opening of your 2 locations.
That's right.
But some of these other locations are
That's exactly right.
under your oversight as well.
You're exactly right, and we're going to make New Orleans proud. I told Mr. Director we're going to win awards right here with this program that they put together. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get started.
We're going to be back with more Inside MSY in just a moment.